1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
202-28.
Nate Dogg, start us off. Who are we?
Oh, what up, guys? Welcome back to the Cool Arrows podcast. 2025, right? Woo!
2025. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Halloween, I think.
Halloween. Oh, we missed Halloween.
We
Yeah,
missed Halloween.
we had an election special that never got aired. It's in the vault somewhere.
It was a virtual one.
A virtual one. Yeah.
Got messed up. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
The tariffs.
Maybe. That's what it is. Maybe someday in the future we'll kind of like release it.
Maybe,
It'll be a little jacked up, but it'll be kind of funny to look back on it.
and see where we were at. Who you voted for? Because we did announce our votes on that special.
Did we?
I think we did.
Man, I don't remember what we talked about.
Do we ever remember?
No, I'm always thinking, man, next time we talk about something, I hope we don't repeat ourselves. I hope we don't say the same thing and every episode's the same, you know?
Well, it's funny. Like I was watching Eminem and Lil Wayne talk about it. Like since they have so much music, they're like, dude, I have to go back and make sure I didn't repeat what I said. Or
Well, I mean, that's 90% of all rap songs. Bitches, drinks, what else? What else?
money,
I'm kind of being money. There you go.
money,
Those
murder that
stereotypical-
they don't do.
Murder, yeah. Bra, 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 right?
Now it's blah, 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 blah.
Is it still mumbly?
I think I think regular rap's coming back.
We're getting away from the mumble, right?
I hope.
Yeah, there was like a few years where
Lifestyle.
sugar rum. Oh, that's not it. No.
the original mumble rapper.
Yeah.
Chuck-a-rum.
Oh, it's too funny, bro.
Dude, that used to go so hard. Chuck-a-rum.
It still goes
Chuck-a-rum.
hard. Put that like on a house party. Put that like while you're clubbing. Put that. I mean, you know, people are gonna go sugar-rum. You know,
Chuck-a-rum. I'm sure there's like a house remix too, like where it's all
dude.
high paced.
That's like early 2000s or it's that 90s.
I want to say early 2000s, late 90s maybe. My grandma mom used to bump that hard, bro, on the way to school.
You're acting like a real sugar-rum.
Yeah. Chuck-a-rum.
Is that what it says? Sugar-rum? I wonder what the lyrics are. You know, that's funny, dude.
What if that's their own language though, like wherever he's from, and we're over here clowning?
We're over here clowning on him.
Chuck-a-rum.
I thought it was just like the updated version or the updated song for Sugar-rum is what does the fox say? That's the same thing, but that was, I mean, years later, right?
Yeah, it's crazy how music kind of repeats itself over and over again, like different.
Right? Yeah.
Like there's this one song I didn't like the original, but now it's like my anxiety is killing me. Do 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 do. You ever heard the new one?
I'm sure I know what you're talking about, but I couldn't get it.
Oh man, it's like I don't even know what the old version was. I don't even know, but it frustrates me because it's talking about anxiety. I'm like, the original one.
Gives you anxiety or what?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to talk about this.
That's too funny.
Be uplifting. So, what happened? Where were we all these years?
Man, it
Months.
seems like it's been years, right? But months. Let's see. The last time we did this was in early October, maybe September.
Yeah, early. Yeah, somewhere around there.
We were talking about elections, Halloween coming up, all the holidays coming up. I had a baby on the way.
Yeah.
We had a baby now that's here. He's 4. He'll be 5 this 4 months.
I was a damn fool.
That went fast.
Went by quick.
I guess it really does go that quick, no?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And by the way, we didn't have a baby. He and his wife had a baby.
Yes.
Just to clarify.
Yes, thank you.
I was like, we had a baby. Well, what?
What?
Damn. So, congrats, bro. Another boy.
Another boy. I got 2 boys. One's 2. He'll be 3 next month. In 2 months. And then, yeah, it does go by quick, though.
Dude, I told you, man.
And it takes up most of your time.
All your time, all your money,
Yeah.
your energy.
Your energy. And you just feel bad whenever you don't give them that energy, you know? I'm too tired. Let me just play on my phone. Let me just watch a game. And he's pulling on you. I mean, that'd be kind of shitty if I just kind of pushed them away, right?
No, for sure. What about your other babies? How have they reacted now?
Who, my dogs?
Your dog. Oh, now they're dogs. Now they're dogs.
Now they're outside dogs, bro. They've been outside dogs for like a year.
Oh, man.
It took them a little bit to adjust, but we built them a nice little fenced area, a nice little house for them. I still feel bad, right? Because they went from like being inside and
The good life.
the good life, but nah, No, it was time for them to go out.
How are they with the kiddos? Were they jealous at first since they kind of
No.
realized they kicked them out?
No, you know what? I never got that from both of them. They just kind of like ignored them. They are older dogs, even though one acts like a child, but they're older. They're just kind of like accepted, I guess.
Which one acts like a child? My favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
all
old
right.
Rex.
Good old Rex. Yeah. My guy. We eat Doritos together. A lot.
Yeah. You, what's new with you?
Not much, man. New job. Kids are older
Yes.
now, so it's where I've been hiding, getting older.
So you're getting all your time back.
Getting all my time back, which is something that, people don't really talk about. Time, we don't get it more of it. You can't create more of it.
Exactly. Right now, I'm at a stage where I think for myself, and I'm like, dang, where's all my time going? And I'm saying, oh, it's going towards my kids, and it makes you think like, man, I'm an awesome father, right? I'm an awesome dad. But then that like a little bit of me says like, man, I wish I had more time, man. If I didn't spend time with him, I'd be able to get this done. And I feel bad, right? And I'm like, why am I thinking that way? But I think that's just human, right? That's normal.
It's normal, man. I mean, even like the time I had to tell you, like taking the kids to school, I'm like, man, I value that time. Because think
Yes.
about it, in a couple of years, they'll be driving themselves, they'll be working, going somewhere else. It's like, damn, there's no more car time.
Yeah.
It's barely a phone call.
Oh man, that's shit. I feel bad for like barely giving my mom a call like once a week. I used to just call her like once a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Just kidding.
yeah, I know, right? Wow. Now we talk a little bit more often, but now I'm seeing like the parent side of it, and I'm like, man, I wish I called her more, right?
Yeah. Because you're going to see it on the other side. Like, dude, that's crazy. I call, because I got my mom and my grandma my mom. And I call them both once a day, twice a day, like, So it's like, man, just to check in on them, I feel bad at not stopping every day, but hey, a call helps, hear their voice or whatever.
Yeah. See what's going on with them. Yeah.
Yeah, even that, like when they call me, very rarely, I like sending them to voicemail because like they always leave a voice message.
Do they?
Right?
Yeah.
do.
They're old school, huh?
They're
They
old
just-
school.
yeah.
So I'll save the message and then I'll call them right back.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? That way
Yeah.
I'll always have their voice like
Yeah.
somewhere saved because I don't have a good memory.
What happens if you use up all your voicemail minutes or time?
No, I save it to like iCloud, Google Drive.
Oh, you could do that,
My backup.
okay.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
save it different places, bro.
Okay.
Because you can't get back voices, you can't get back memories,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
very
that-
super protective of that stuff.
That's super cool. I need to do that more. Yeah.
Good ideas. See, we got cameras.
Yeah. Look back on it. See, check back on me in years, hopefully, and say, hey, did you do this?
Next podcast
Yeah.
in 5 years. Just
In
kidding.
5 years, my goodness.
We're the Kendrick Lamars of Cruises podcasting. We drop every 5
We do-
years.
Is that what it is?
Other people might drop, 5 different podcasts a week, and
Yeah.
just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
They're not good songs. Just kidding. Team Kendrick, but you're Team Drake, I guess.
Yeah, I like Drake. I don't know. Yeah.
You're like, nah, bro. Nah.
I don't even keep up with any of this like new music. I just listen to like old music. Oldies.
old-
Would it be
like-
oldies? No, not oldies. Like what you think of oldies, but like it would be considered oldies now, right?
So how far back is an oldie then now? 20 years? 30 years?
Like I'm asking Google and Alexa to play like 2000s like rock, 2000s alternative rock, 2000s pop, like some Britney Spears coming on, some NSYNC is coming on. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, they go hard now too. Like I was excited when Kanye was gonna sample Backstreet Boys for one of his songs,
What?
but they didn't release it or something. Like they didn't clear
Really?
it. So,
Oh, dang.
dude, it went hard.
Do you think this is what I used to think with like we'll say Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears that come to mind. When we were growing up and you listened to them, you were almost like if we were hanging out and I listened to them, you almost would be inclined to make fun of me. What, you listen to Backstreet Boys and it would give off like this guy is
Certain words we can't say now in this
Yes, right?
generation. Yeah.
Right. Now all of a sudden I can listen to it and you be like, "What? You know them?" And now it's cool. Did you feel?
Yeah,
do you-
no,
do you think that's
100%, dude. I wouldn't be like rocking Backstreet Boys back in the day,
Right.
or NSYNC, but now it's like, damn, they're catchy. They survive.
I thought it was cool. Yeah,
That's
it's like people would think less of you, or they would judge you off of what you listen to. It's insane.
and even though they were probably listening to the same thing,
Yeah.
Because think about it, there wasn't like Apple Music or Pandora back then.
Yeah,
It was all radio
Yeah, it was
or
all-
MTV.
Yeah.
We all listened to the same
Right.
Mas o Menos music that was on there. So even though, you like it, you little. Now it's like, oh, but
Yeah.
once you leave the room, let me go play that back.
Let me go play it back. Or even I remember not so much CDs, but my era was like the iPod Nanos, or if you were caught listening to that, it's like, or if the song came on, you better change it right away or you better lower the volume because.
I don't know how that got on there. I promise.
I know, right? Yeah, my sister, dude. I swear, dang. But I still go through that same thing when I'm driving now, right? I'm skipping through it. Sometimes I listen to, I don't know, like freaking Sabrina Carpenter will come on, and her songs are cool, right? But I think the same thing. I'm like, man, if I got caught listening to this, and it's not that I'm like actively searching for Sabrina, putting that song on.
It just comes on. I don't even know what song she sings, but I'm sure I know.
I mean, they're
her
cool,
music,
dude,
yeah, catchy.
But imagine rolling the windows down, jamming out. Like people would see you, people would judge you.
Do you think if there was like a man card police, is that who you're afraid of?
Yeah, they might take my
pulling you
man
over?
card, dude.
You know who checked me one day? My brothers. Thriller had just came out again, like the 25th or 30th anniversary. Big time Michael Jackson guy, bro. I get my ass to Best Buy, buy that thing. At the time, I had a system in my car or truck. I go out there with one of my brothers, like, you're bumping Michael Jackson? The hell you mean I'm bumping Michael Jackson? Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Of course, come on now. What are you thinking?
But it's like the same thing. Like you feel like, oh man, they're gonna judge me because
Gonna judge you, yeah. This guy's not listening to the new and hottest music.
yeah, it's like it's our era, dude. My era was anti-skip CDs or CD players where you can walk with it and then like shake it and it doesn't skip the beat. Because I don't know if you had a CD player back in the day or a Walkman.
You had to keep it nice and leveled, or what?
Yeah, because if it moved, then it would skip. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
We'd have like 10 seconds. Then if you were really a baller, you had like a 30-second skip one where it wouldn't skip for 30 seconds.
Was that really a thing? That was
That was the thing, bro.
like you go to Best Buy and ask for like, let me get the version that I can walk. I can go run with it.
Was Best Buy even around back then?
It was more like Circuit City or
Circuit City, Radio Shack. Damn,
Walmart, right? Walmart's still cool.
Yeah, it's still cool. Dude, they're closed at Walmart.
See, that's something we talked about last time.
But I mean, that's
Yeah.
Is that because we're getting old?
I think so.
Because like I go to the mall, I'm like, man, this is expensive.
It's expensive, yeah.
For jeans?
Yeah, but then there you are buying like food every single day, and you're
$20 eggs.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Are they still expensive?
I bought at Sam's, they were maybe like $10 for
Big old crate.
or 18 pack, or I don't know, something like that. Well, okay, I had a question for you.
Okay.
We eat a lot of chicken at home. When I go to Sam's here in town, we like boneless, skinless chicken thighs, right?
Boneless, skinless
Chicken thighs.
Okay.
See, hard to find at Sam's and Cruces. What I find are chicken drumsticks,
Okay.
chicken breasts, chicken tenderloins,
Okay.
and a whole chicken.
Okay.
Where are the thighs? How do you have all? Oh, and chicken wings. I find them there too.
So
They don't have thighs.
every piece of every part of the chicken is there, just not the thighs.
Yeah.
Is it in high demand right now? Everyone's like, is there like a TikTok trend that like people are cooking with chicken thighs? So everyone's running to make this.
I don't know, but why do you have every other part? Like,
I don't know. I haven't noticed that.
why do?
Oh no! Here we go, guys. Here we go. We got him going now.
No, it's like another. Why does a chicken thigh taste different than a chicken breast? Like, isn't it the same chicken?
What's the same with cows? It's different cuts
Of steak and-
yeah, there's some is harder, some is softer, some is I don't know, juicy.
Wait, juicy. Yeah,
I
but
don't know. Yeah,
that's weird, no?
yeah.
Oh, have you ever had lamb? Rack of lamb?
I have.
Dude, what do you think of that?
It's been a long time, but I remember liking it. Don't they do lamb with gyros or gyros or like it's the Greek
Tacos?
tacos?
Yes, I don't know what they're. I know they're gyros, hitos, hyros,
something like that. Yeah,
with a G.
Yeah, with the G. Yeah, that's the meat they use, right?
I think so.
And they cook it the same as al pastor. You know how they have the
like where you cut it or whatever.
yeah,
Like,
and it's just rotating and you just go cutting it. I think lamb is the same. Or I remember tasting lamb for the first time and it was off of one of those things.
dude, I love going to places that have food like that. You just see it getting cut off.
It's nice, huh? When the meat is nice and crispy though, because if you just ordered and you took all the crispy and then I ordered the same tacos, now I'm getting all the
the different part of it,
different
right?
part of it. Yeah, and it's like, dang it.
Isn't that weird that a cow tastes the same everywhere? Look, I always wonder about that, man. Like, why does a steak taste the same? Every cow tastes the same.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. Do you ever watch the border, like Narcos at the border, like the real ones, the border patrol agents and stuff on?
Are you
Like,
talking real life or
yeah,
a
real
show?
life. Like it's a show, but like real life. They're like filming them at work, I guess.
No, never seen it.
Well, they do drugs, obviously, right? They look for drugs, but now for imports, like fake purses, fake stuff. But they also do like animals. I didn't know there's such thing as like foreign cows. Like there's a Mexican cow, there's a Canadian cow. Like
So they ask for papers
Yeah.
on the cow
yeah,
before they cross? Really?
yeah, really, cows, any animals. Like it's very
And if they don't have papers, they no,
Yeah.
we don't like you here.
yeah, which is weird. Like imagine El Paso at the bridge, and not only do they have the drug people there, but they have cows. Like they're looking for, hey, all the cows get rounded up, exit the trailer.
So it's all the farmers out checking the cows.
Yeah, which is wild,
What?
bro. Like,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, National Discovery Channel, bro. You learn a lot of useless information. Also about my cows, about all the drugs that come in, bro. The boats. There's one about Narcos Paradise, like Puerto Rico and the Bahamas, and like they're all on boats, like getting drugs and hiding stuff. I'm like, dang, bro.
Imagine living that life. Be kind of cool.
Which life? The narco
The
or
narco life.
narco? Then you're always on the run, no? Like how?
Yeah, well, imagine the adrenaline. I mean, it'd be kind of cool. It sounds kind of cool, but then you're always on the run trying to make money to feed probably your family, which are suffering. So you're out there hustling.
And you never get to see them because you're always on the run.
It sounds like a typical American job, doesn't it?
Oh, damn, bro. For real.
Yeah.
And instead of pushing drugs, we're pushing whatever product they're placing in front of you.
Whatever the
Bottled waters.
yeah. Speaking of narcos or drug dealers and stuff, I saw a video that in Sinaloa, Mexico, I think.
Chapo, right?
I don't know where, but it's a big drug country, state, whatever it is. And there's a cemetery where all these narcos get buried, but it's not a normal cemetery. They don't get buried underground, or maybe they do, but they literally have mansions, and the dude and the people are buried in there, right? And the thing with them is they try to one up each other. So you're driving through what you think is a neighborhood, like, wow, look at all these houses. Rich people must live here. Well, no, rich people are laying here. Rich people are dead here. Isn't that insane, dude? It baffled me, bro, because it was like houses, $1 million mansions for one dude just to lay there. And it was almost like a flex for them. You died there. And now when I die, I'm going to flex on you by building something taller. So even when you're dead, you're still like, it's all history.
Do you think that's a Mexican thing, like machismo? Even in death, you're like, nah, I'm still
It has to
gonna.
be, especially in Mexico. Has to be.
No, they're called something like Metzalians or Matzalians. They have a name for them because like that, and that's like their whole family gets buried there too, or laid there, or whatever, But the competition is like,
it's insane, dude. I was thinking, what if like a meteor hit where civilization, humans have to kind of rebuild from step one, and somebody finds these burial grounds, these mansions. And they're gonna make history out of it, kind of like how we talk about kings back in the day. This is where this king, and this is what happened in this civil war, and he was such good people. I fear that something like that will happen, and then whoever's building it back up is gonna say, "This guy used to be the richest man, and he built an empire," and they're praising this lord, this king, but in reality, what we know about them is they were bad people. They did all kinds of mean things in the world.
Now, how would you know what they're saying if we're all dead? You know what I mean? Or would you be rebuilding the civilization too? Would you be surviving it? Like, nah, bro. Like, I know that guy.
Well, that's kind of like how we were kind of built on it, on stories of people said this about this, and it just kind of continued. How do we know for sure that
happened?
That happened, and that they were good people, and that they weren't.
Well, like is one of the guys Genghis Khan? Like he killed like the most humans ever, but he also had like the most kids. Like how do we know that he was really a bad guy. Like you're saying, it's stories. And
It's just stories, yeah.
what if I didn't like you and I'm over here telling millions and millions of people this story? Oh, he's a bad guy. He's this and
Yeah.
this, and deep down, oh, he's really a good dude. Once you get to know him, like
Yeah.
But because my dumb ass spread the word to the masses, oh, well, screw that guy. Like
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It's all just stories.
that's crazy, no?
I mean, and I think even till the day, we're just saying stories about. I think now we praise a lot of athletes. I mean, what comes to mind is like Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Because somebody said he was the greatest to ever live, the greatest athlete of all time, the greatest basketball player. It's a
Facts.
story.
Yeah, it's facts.
And I mean, since what, the late 80s, 90s or whatever, because one person said it, and I think it just kind of caught on. Now it's like we really believe he was the greatest of all time when there's all kinds of arguments now, right? But someone like you will stand your ground and say, no, he is the greatest because, I was told and I saw,
Yeah, yeah. And he proved it, and his peers say it
But
too.
other people have proved it as well, right? There's a whole argument around this. But what I'm trying to get at is when someone says a story, you can either run off with it, and if it does good, I mean, that's where a lot of the stories.
Well, dude, I see your point on there. Like the media, like say
Media, especially media.
they can say, hey, the sky's red. I'm with A media company, call it B media, right? You're with C media company. Hey, the sky's red, guys. So you're seeing it on two different channels. Now Z media company is saying the same thing. Hey, the sky's red. You're going out there. The sky looks blue to me, but all these guys are saying it's red. Am I the weirdo? Like,
Right, yeah.
so it's like, damn, well, yeah, the sky's red. So it's kind of how the influence, and even though the story might not be accurate,
Yeah.
but because people ran with it and that's the story they chose.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's funny you bring that up. I remember doing exercises in school, and it said, like, you get the right answer and 20 other people get the wrong answer, but they were all the same. And yet the right person, the person who got the right answer, changes because he's the odd one out.
He doesn't want to be singled out.
Yeah, like that's crazy. And it's funny because I think I would do the same thing. Like I'd be like, oh crap, I must be wrong. You second guess yourself, right?
Yeah, you do, and it's kind of the courage, I guess, it takes to stand up and say, nah, this is what I believe. This is my answer.
Yeah. Now you got to back it up. Now
Yeah.
Which a lot of people have trouble with backing it up, and that's why they change.
It's they don't like confrontation
There you go.
and are defending their answer. Which is crazy because it's like, dude, you believe it. So to give our president some props, whatever he believes, he stands on. It's kind of like
True.
might be wrong, right? However you agree with him, but he says something and he he sticks
doing
with it. It's like, bro,
Yeah, we're just here for the
ride. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, bro, I guess.
Yeah.
It
sucks because we get affected by it, huh?
Yeah.
Not so much him, obviously.
No, all his buddies are. I mean, that's anywhere in a corporate America. You're gonna take care of your people, whether friends, buddies, and just so happen his buddies are where they're at.
Yeah.
Which is crazy though, because that would be me in the White House, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I'm president. You want to come run the freaking CIA? Do you have any experience? Nah, bro, he's my homie. I can't knock that.
That's so true.
Human nature, It's business. You're gonna take care of the people that you're close to,
Yeah.
and people that'll take care of you. So
Yeah. You almost hope for one of your friends, becomes wealthy, rich, famous, so that they can take you along the ride,
yeah,
right? Because that's a lot of rappers, athletes. I mean, literally all the way up to the president. They bring their friends, which is awesome, friends, family with them, and they build an empire with them. That's super cool. So, friends, you guys got to step it up. Hire me as a manager. Hire me I'll carry your bags, whatever. Just pay me.
dude. My buddy Aldo, release your music, bro. Road manager, everything. I got you, bro.
There you go, dude. Yes.
No, but it's like that's what I give like LeBron a lot of props, bro. He took all of his friends with him along the ride, and not as I'm just paying you. It's like, no, dude. What do you want to do? Let's grow your business and be successful.
Yeah.
So when I hire like a camera guy, I'm not gonna hire Joe Schmo. I'm gonna hire my buddy. Hey, dude, I'll buy all your equipment. You make money off of it now.
Yeah.
You're gonna follow me. You're gonna pay. You're gonna be my guy,
Yeah.
which is crazy, which is good.
Yeah.
So Just sucks when we don't have nobody.
We just kind of stand back and just hate on people that have it, huh?
Yeah, and it's like it's human nature también. But anybody who's doing good is always good, man.
Yeah.
Gotta give them their props. We'll talk crap, but still giving props at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Did you see all the women that went up to space? They're getting all kinds of hate.
Why? Well, why?
Well, you know what? I see both point of views.
Mm-hmm.
I see why people are hating, right? They're saying they went up there for what?
Mm-hmm.
They're not making any good for us down here. They're spending all these resources
Yeah.
for them just to go up there, and yet we got nothing out of it. They went up there 10 minutes or whatever it is, right? And that's the hating part of it. But I also see they got all kinds of money. They could do whatever the heck they want. If I had the money, I would say, can I go to space too?
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
why not?
Why not, right?
Well, I saw one hating with that they were taking selfies, and I'm like, yeah, wouldn't you want to? Hey, I was in space.
Yes,
But-
dude. Yeah, exactly. Somebody capture this.
Yeah, if it was me personally, maybe one selfie, one just for the memory.
one.
But I would be staring my ass out the window, bro.
Yeah.
Just like, damn, like look at Earth.
Is
Like,
this fake? Is this real? Right?
do you think it's faked, bro? I'm like,
I don't know. I mean, it's so insane that it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? It's unbelievable. That's the word.
well, how did we have cameras following the
God.
spaceship the whole way up? You know what I mean? So there was something else launched at the same time to follow the spaceship up and
They
see
attach
it.
some GoPros, and they just
And the GoPros can, I can believe that, but the
Yeah.
GoPros survive the heat and all that. You know what I mean? Like how,
Yeah.
like that's wild. Like somebody was telling me about what do you call them? Like the big buildings, skyscrapers, right? Well, how do they get the crane to put the last piece of the thing on a 1,000-foot building,
Whoa.
right? Because
Whoa.
somebody said they put the crane on every floor,
Okay.
but then what's lifting the crane to the next floor? Like, don't you start with the
Oh,
foundation
whoa.
and go to the bottom up?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagínate, this is the World Trade Center, Empire State Building.
There you go. Yeah.
You're about to put the final floor up here, but it's 1,000 feet off the ground. Are you going to build a 1,000-foot crane? Or how are you building that up there?
Maybe. I mean, that's a good 1,000-foot crane. It's easier to build, maybe.
See?
Just so that they could put the very last piece. I mean, that would be my answer to that.
But now, where is the 1,000-foot crane going to go? Like, because you need 1,000 feet to
What's going up, right?
see. But you got to build it.
What's going up? No.
So you got to travel it to the building where you're
Yeah.
building. So all the light posts.
I'm sure YouTube has a video.
See, do you
right?
think it's because we're not in a big city? Like, we don't have big buildings?
And
like
because
that
we don't know about that. I'm sure some architecture, some engineer, whatever.
Pendejos, this is how it's done.
Architecture? Is that the architect?
architect.
Architect, not architecture. Some architect.
See, more fancy.
Architect, that's the guy that does all the plans.
But does he build it or he just
Well, he
builds the
comes up
plans?
with the idea, maybe. I don't know. Maybe those people, if they were to hear this, they'd be like they just don't know. It's out of their,
out of our grasp? Like, we don't understand that part. But it's kind of mind-blowing though, bro. No?
It is mind blowing. Yeah, I'm sure we can blow someone's mind with the stuff that we know. Like, I don't know. For example, an architect, we can.
What do we know?
Yeah, I know. I'm sure we know something they don't know, and they'd be like, "Well, these guys are actually smart. They're not just."
They're not just a bunch of cool arrows over here.
Yeah.
So, dude, my wife had sent me something or showed me something one night. And then I think you had called me or we had talked the next day and you were telling me the exact same thing, which kind of blew my mind. But before she had showed me, before we had talked, I had dreamt what we were talking about, bro. And
I had a
I had a
vision.
vision, dude. And I was just like sitting there because I watch a lot of the nature shows or whatever, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, man, because she had showed me a whale beach or like on the actual beach dying or dead. And I was like, man, poor guy, he can't breathe. You know, he can't breathe air. And I'm like, damn, we can't breathe water. But like, do you think, she showed it to me and some video, some dudes saying it. But I had that exact same thought. Like, we see water because we can't breathe water.
breathe, yeah.
Breathe. Do fish see air because they don't breathe oxygen or air?
Do fish see air? I mean, yes,
Yes.
right?
Have you asked the
I
fish?
wonder if they can. Can we feel air?
We can feel wind, which is air, right? But then what causes the wind to? There's air in this room right now, right?
Right.
'Cause
So, oh, geez.
You're like, oh,
It's too much thinking. So the fish, they can't see water, but they can see air.
Yeah.
We can
seawater.
see water, but we can't see air
Correct.
because they can breathe it. We can breathe it. Yeah, what? that's too much, dude. That's insane to think.
And then like, where is the wind in all this? Because there's air right now. Why isn't it windy?
Mm-hmm.
What makes wind? We're spinning on Earth right now, right? Yeah, he just made wind.
Right?
But do you? I need to get a geology degree or geography or something, bro. Because that's just.
You just gotta get on YouTube and put that question there.
But then who are they to know? Like they could just be very stand on their business and I'm a scholar and blah blah blah.
And we'll follow. I mean, yeah.
Make it make
It
sense. to me.
sounds legit. So hey, I'll go with it and then just relay that message.
Oh man, the stuff in life, bro. Like when you have
That is-
time to think.
Yes, dude. Yeah, you could go down a huge, what do they call it? Black hole or rabbit
Rabbit
hole?
hole.
Rabbit
Why
hole.
rabbit
yeah.
hole, too?
It's
Rabbit-
kind of fun sometimes when you're just like, especially on TikTok, bro. Once you see one video, it's like now the For You page is all of a sudden related to the same topic, and it just takes you down this path.
They want you to go down a wormhole. You know what I
Who's
mean?
they?
Who?
Who is they?
The media, the Illuminati. Just kidding.
You think we're they to some people?
We could be.
Yeah.
We could be they. You know?
Well, there's a lot of theys now, right? He, she, they, right? There's a lot more theys now.
Oh man, there is a lot more. Well, no, now they got rid of it. I think this year there's no more
What? No
they,
way.
him, there.
So they don't have it on applications?
I don't know. I think he was telling him he better not have it like on stuff. Just crazy.
Dang.
Like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I've just been seeing a bunch of like, the word I keep hearing is tariffs, where I had to go and Google. I'm like, what the heck is tariffs? What are y'all talking about?
Like I'm pretty sure these things were always around,
Yeah.
but like we didn't care about politics. Like it didn't affect us. Where it's like, yeah, they're gonna do what they do, and 4 years we'll have somebody new.
Yeah, and it was, I think it was more like, well, they're going to do what they're going to do, and my parents will take care of it.
Yeah.
It's their responsibility. I'm still a kid, right? Now that you're not the kid, maybe a kid at heart, but now you have responsibilities. You have a wife, family, kids, dogs, whatever. Now it's your responsibility to,
Pay attention and be like, hey, bro.
yeah, we got to do this. We got to take action. We got to whatever.
Because now you can see it on the eggs, the chickens. Like, hey,
Now
tariffs
it's
are
affecting your pocket. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's
your
like-
parents' pocket.
100%. Well, speaking of tariffs and foreign made stuff, have you seen the new Japanese cars?
No.
I was watching a YouTube thing yesterday. This influencer went to Japan, got to test out like a Lamborghini or a sports car. It like hops off the ground. He test drove a flying car, like a legit, went straight up. It looked like a drone with like the little spinners on it.
Wow.
Like, dude, they got some car. Oh, there was a SUV that goes underwater.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
I
I
was
was,
like-
gonna say the jumping one. The Cholos created that a long time ago. So,
They're like, hey, bro.
so I'm not impressed by that one. Those dudes will make that thing like do a backflip, dude.
Oh, man.
But the other two things, that's cool.
Yeah, and then on the way over here, I was gonna send that to you, but then I saw one. Some Japanese lady made a lot of predictions and they came true, but she was predicting a big old tsunami or tidal wave in Japan in July of this year.
Wow.
So I was like, are they preparing their vehicles for this big
this
tsunami?
thing?
You know, like
Are these vehicles that they're driving already, or
yeah,
it's
no,
still like
they're driving.
Oh wow.
Which blows my mind because we always think that we're the best country, we're this, we're that, but it's like, dude, their technology is crazy.
Yeah.
But we're on the same planet.
I feel like we just care about materialistic things,
Mm-hmm.
a little more shinier things, right? And
Yeah.
over there, it's more beneficial to them. We're creating these things so that we can survive, so that we can live. And these guys are just for flexing.
Yeah, just
It almost seems that way.
when I die, I'm gonna have a huge is how huge.
Huge. No, yeah. Wow, it almost does seem that way.
You know, like, that's crazy. Like I always get mad at people when they say, "Oh, why don't you speak English?" I was like, dude, they speak English, they speak their language, and they speak like 4 other different languages. Like, how many do you speak, bro? One?
What? Yeah, exactly.
Barely?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
So
That-
tsunami's hitting Japan here soon.
According to this one lady that supposedly made a lot of predictions. But quién sabe? She could be a crazy lady, and some of the crazy stuff she says came true.
We need to watch The Simpsons and see if there's anything
If they-
related to that. Yeah.
That's how we get our facts over here.
Yeah.
Simpsons did it. All right, man. So now we're going into playoff time. I think
Yes.
today we have the last of the play-in
Play-in?
tournament.
Okay.
Who do you got in the West? We got Memphis against
Warriors?
Houston. No.
Warriors.
Warriors? No,
No,
Warriors
they
won.
just played. They just
Yeah,
played,
yeah.
right? Oh, so the play-in, it's Memphis right now versus who
Sacramento?
lost? No, they're out.
Oh, they're
versus
out?
Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dallas.
They played today?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, they,
Yeah, they played
nice.
today. Let's see here. So so it kind of happened how I wanted it to happen on the West, because I wanted the Warriors to go in because they're
Yes.
making a good run.
Yeah.
But then Ant Edwards, bro. Oh man,
I think the Lakers have Minnesota in
Minnesota.
the first round. Right?
That's right.
Are you pulling it
Yeah,
up?
yeah, I'm pulling it up right
pull
now.
Yeah, so we know.
Dude, I took the wifey to go see the Suns and Minnesota. Ant Edwards, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, he tore it up. He had like 45 that game, but they didn't let him dunk. He had one clear breakaway, and I was telling my wife, I was, hey, look, and then they foul him, bro. Like I'm like, dude, it's what we came to see.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's the mind of a competitor, though. As a competing against them, like you ain't gonna dunk on me. I'm gonna foul the shit out of you.
But dude, it was
Right? Yeah,
that one moment. I was like, just come on, I want to see this one.
yeah.
But that was intense, bro.
In Phoenix,
In Phoenix, yeah.
that's sick, dude.
Dude, that I think I like him because he talks a lot of trash, but he backs it up too.
He does,
He has
yeah.
the swagger.
Yeah, it's the swagger, dude.
I was hearing people say that they think he's Jordan's kid too. Like
He looks like him, don't you think?
him, they said that about Jimmy Butler too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, the way that they've been playing, it's like, yeah, you must be their son
must
or
be.
his son. Yeah.
I mean, it adds up sometime. But Jimmy's Butler dad passed away, or the one that plays his dad passed away last year, I think.
He did, huh?
2 years?
Yeah.
So we got in the West, you said Dallas and Memphis tonight.
Okay.
And then the East, Miami against Atlanta.
Miami against Atlanta.
Who do you got in that one?
No, I thought didn't the Hawks lose already?
Yeah, no, they lost, but they get a chance to play again.
But they lost against Miami, didn't they? Or who did they lose to?
They lost against Orlando. So because that was 7-8.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
9-10 is automatic out.
Yes. Oh, you're right. Okay. So Miami and Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
I'll take Miami.
I think so too. I mean, Shaq already killed the Hawk, so I mean he tried to give him CPR and the Hawk died. So
That's
we'll
funny.
go with Miami.
Miami, yeah.
And then we're Memphis, right? Memphis against Dallas.
Memphis, John Moran got hurt the last game, so hopefully he's healthy. As long as he's healthy, I want Memphis to go in, because Dallas is broken, dude.
No
Like,
Luka, no Kyrie, no
Yeah.
no.
Anthony Davis is playing, but I don't think he's 100%. Why risk? I mean,
whole
just
season.
call it a season already, and wait till your main players come back to make a playoff run.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Let him recover, bro. They said Kyrie might be back January next year, hopefully.
Hopefully.
they're
What happened to
saying.
him again?
ACL.
Achilles? ACL. Okay.
ACL, right, or Achilles?
MCL, ACL.
One of those. One of
Lakers in 5. Have you heard that, dude? You haven't heard Shannon Sharp? Oh my God, bro! You gotta, Shannon Sharp is like a huge LeBron fan, so Lakers fan, right?
Yeah.
And they're asking him like, who do you take in the West? And the badass team right now in the West is OKC. So then he starts saying, I don't care, man. OKC, UFC, KFC. Lakers in 5. And he's just coming out with all kinds of stuff that you need to watch it. It's the funniest thing ever.
Dude, I remember the LeBron one where he had like the cigarette in his mouth or whatever, like freaking Warrior or whatever team he was on in 5-2. I was like, freaking
Yeah,
LeBron,
dude.
bro.
That guy's
Shannon.
funny. So Memphis is beating Dallas tonight or whenever they play.
And then they'll play OKC then, right? Because they would
play
be the
number
eighth.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking OKC.
Yeah, over Memphis? More
yeah.
Chet Holmgren's healthy now, right?
Oh yeah, Shy and I don't even know the other players. I just know Shy
And Chet?
or Shay. What's it? Shay?
Shay? Yeah, Shay.
Shay, not Shy.
She Mexicano.
Yeah,
Shy.
Yeah. So what would the brackets be then once they're finished? Because we're just waiting for Dallas, Memphis, right, to finish.
Yeah, so let's see. We got on tomorrow's games, we got Indy against the Bucks. So Milwaukee against Indiana, the Clippers against the Nuggets, Detroit against New York. I think New York should take that one.
So let's go to Indy and Bucks. I'm gonna say Indy takes out the Bucks
For the series or for
for
the?
the series.
Ooh, well, it's a rematch from last year too. They took them out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was that the conference? Not the no, because it was Boston. It was
it
the
was
semis,
second-
maybe.
Yeah, first or second round.
Okay.
But Dame's out, so he might come back. Hopefully,
Okay, might. It's
might.
not a okay.
It's the same thing the France guy had, like a vein injury or something, or
Indy's taking it.
yeah. Damn. All right, I'm going with Bucks on there. I gotta stay hard on that one.
We should do little post-it notes like the crew in TNT.
Yeah, well, we'll put that. I got some posters. Though. TNT, I ain't running to no board, but let me get a sticker real
Yeah,
quick.
do it. I like it.
Oh man, TNT! Did you see they had Kenny's dog there? The little
No.
dog that plays like him, the little butt, like no butt or nothing. They had a real life dog there on the script. All right, so we'll put Luis on one side, Nate on the other side. You said you have. Let's get this on here. So you have Indiana.
Indy's taking it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have Bucks. Next one we have Clippers and Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah, Nuggets all day on that one. The Joker.
Yep. Back to back to back MVP, or they give it to Shea?
Oh man, it's
When you look at numbers, it's Jokic. Average a triple double.
that's
They're
crazy.
the number 4 in the West.
But more competitive though, you know.
But yeah, more competitive. When you don't look at numbers, I mean, still look at numbers. Shea has the numbers, not as good as Jokic, but number 1 in the West,
Yeah,
right?
and that's a hard division.
That's a hard
conference,
division,
whatever
yeah.
it is.
So I don't know.
And I watched Jokic this year because I never really watched the games that he played. Dude, he makes it look so boring.
He plays so slow, huh? It's like all these overseas dudes like Jokic and Luka. They're so slow but so crafty with their skills.
Yeah, and you can't deny it, bro. I'm like, it's slow, but it's like, why can't you stop it? You can see it coming.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Like it's wild. So props to them, bro.
Yeah.
They're crazy. So we agree on the Nuggets. Would see Detroit and New York.
New York.
New York, okay. Should I go against you on that one? I think I'll go with New York too. All right. I'm curious to what you'll say here.
Lakers.
Lakers in
Against
Minnesota.
Houston. Oh, Minnesota. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah, I'm going Lakers.
Lakers. Yeah. I'm gonna go with my guy Ant, bro.
Oh,
Just because I want Ant to. I don't like LeBron.
they have more experience now. They've made it last year and 2 years, maybe.
Minnesota.
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Do they
I
got
know-
Gobert? Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh?
Yeah,
A good
they're
matchup.
a good team. They're a really good team. But Luka tore up the Minnesota when he was with Dallas, and Dallas tore up Minnesota.
I like how. So now he should tear him up with the Lakers.
They're afraid of Luka, bro.
Yeah, and there's no stopping him, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like he's gotten more, not built since he's been a Laker, but you can tell he's getting more
yeah.
less
more-
flabby. I
yeah.
guess you can say, not in a bad way.
Well,
but-
everybody was calling him fat and stuff, and it's crazy. Like Ant was saying, he's like, "What they're calling this dude out for his being overweight, but he's dropping 30 points a night." He's like, "Man, let the guy be." Like,
yeah, it's like imagine if he wasn't
okay,
50.
yeah.
Which is it's wild, bro. Let's see. Where else do we got here? Lakers. Okay. OKC or versus we'll say the Grizzlies are gonna win, right?
OKC.
OKC?
Yeah, you too. No, I mean number 1 seed. You kind of have to.
I don't know, man. On that one,
Huge
Memphis.
upset, you think?
Huh?
Upset?
I think upset. I'm gonna go with Memphis on that
Oh,
one. Just because I
da-da-da, da-da-da.
should have that shit on
Dang.
you. I'm not sold on OKC, man.
Really?
I mean, Shy's aligned with Drake, so I don't really want
Oh,
to go with
that's what it. Okay, enough said. That makes sense. Yeah, there's no. That makes sense.
All right, Orlando and Boston. I think that one is.
Oh, Boston,
Boston, yeah,
dude.
no brainer
Yeah.
on that one, right? That
Yeah,
the East is a little bit more easier.
it's crazy how good Boston is too, and
They don't
being
get
a
talked about.
Lakers fan, like I hate that how good they are.
It's. Do you think it's the legacy or the dynasty that they have? Like
It has to be. That just kind of carries with you swag
pride?
on the court, that pride on the court. It has to be, dude.
But the Lakers are up there too. No, it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been crappy for a few years.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Damn it, Nate.
I was like, why you gotta remind me? All right, so we got all right, or we said Boston, right?
Yeah.
Cleveland either against the Heat or the Hawks.
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Yeah,
yeah, Cleveland on that one
Playing good ball.
with the Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
That's the guy. Ooh, okay. Golden State versus Houston.
Oh, that's a tough one, bro.
That's a lot of people are calling upset on there where the seeds don't matter or the seeding.
Yeah, I want to say Golden State will take it.
Is that gonna be your?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Golden State. Even though Houston is playing, I haven't seen them play a lot of games. The games that I have seen them play, it's like, wow, these guys.
Team ball.
It's a bunch of, I hate to say, like no names. A lot of people like. Can you name 3 players that start?
Dylan Brooks, and that's it.
Yeah, there you go. They're Green and Thompson. Like one of the twin brothers.
See,
But see, that's what I mean. Like, it's just like no names almost.
and they're getting it done. They're number 2, right?
It's like, yeah, they're number 2. It's like just grit, hustle, and they're playing ball, dude.
See?
They're just playing ball.
I'm gonna go with you on Golden State. No me cae bien, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, I like Dylan Brooks,
See?
bro. Yeah, he's like a good villain to LeBron James, to Steph Curry. He takes on the challenge on
Any night.
bro. Yeah.
What was the guy that would blow in people's ears?
Stevenson, Lance Stevenson.
There you go.
That guy I didn't like. That guy was just playing off annoying, bro. And he would flaunt too much on the court where it was just too much.
Do you think he was like the all-time NBA troll, or who would be the NBA troll, like the 50 Cent of NBA? 'Cause that's the way he goes at everybody, bro.
I would say that's the only
Lance?
guy I can think of. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We said Golden State, Houston, Detroit, New York. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7, 8.
Okay.
All right. So who do you got taking it? Taking it all.
Like we're jumping straight to all of it.
Jumping straight, yeah, to all of it.
I gotta go the Lakers.
You
I
have to go.
Yeah.
LA Lakers.
And then on that side, who do we got? Boston, New York, Cleveland.
Why did I put? Oh,
Are those the top dogs?
Yeah.
What's the seeds look like?
let's see. We'll go seedings here. Playoffs.
Because I think the seeds do matter in the East.
In the East, yes. The West, it's like everybody was a game apart, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on now. All right, let's see. You want to see the East standings? We got Cleveland. I'll go in order. Cleveland, Boston, New York, Indy, Milwaukee, Detroit, Orlando, and then
Who were the first 4?
Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pacers.
Ooh, the Knicks are at 3?
Boston's number 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going to be Boston and...
In LA? That's what you're saying?
Well, Boston and New York, I think, for the conference finals.
Okay.
Damn it, it's going to be Boston, dude.
Boston, I'll put you LA, Boston.
LA, Boston.
I'm going to go. Damn, my champion's going to come out of the West, whoever it is. Man. The West is hard, bro. I'm going to go Boston, I guess, in the East for sure. As much as I want to put my Bucks, if Dame's not there.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, yeah.
And then the West, man, that's the toss-up. I don't want to say Lakers because LeBron's there.
Who are you tossing up right now?
Between the Warriors and the Nuggets.
Ooh, I mean, it's hard, bro, to pick. They're all good teams.
Yeah, legit. I'm gonna go as much as I don't want to. I want the Nuggets because I feel Russ deserves one. As much crap
think
as
so?
people give him,
Yeah.
he's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Triple Double before
Yeah.
Jokic.
He was amazing.
Yeah,
And that's what people forget about that.
yeah. It's like, dude, how long can you expect to?
I mean, LeBron, what do you mean how long?
I know we've gotten lucky with
well,
LeBron. Only took him like 8 more years to pass Jordan on the scoring list, but nobody talks about that. Just kidding. Oh man,
So Boston and
Nuggets, my
Nuggets,
side, and I think the Nuggets will take it.
Yeah.
The champ's coming out the West, I think.
Isn't Murray hurt? or is he coming back?
I think he's coming back. I don't know if he's hurt, but I'm pretty sure he'll be coming
Because that
back.
guy plays good in the playoffs.
Oh, dude.
And then we could say the same thing about like Jimmy Butler.
Playoff Jimmy?
Yeah, and paired up with Curry, bro. Like, sheesh.
Dude, the way Curry doesn't have to have so much of the load now.
Yeah.
Like he still runs, bro, which is insane.
Well, that opens up the lane for Jimmy, bro. It's just running.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that having another set, I mean, it was like having Klay Thompson, but more, I mean, Klay was good on defense too.
How's Jimmy on defense?
Good,
Yeah,
bro. Oh, dude. He's so crafty, like
Yeah.
sneaky.
He's a little shit talker too, huh?
Oh,
like
yeah.
He'll get in your face.
Yes. That's what I like. That's why I like Ant. I like Jimmy because they
It's entertainment, dude.
Yeah.
It's entertainment for sure.
the braggadocious of it, like, yo, I know I'm good. I train every day. I'm in the gym longer than you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my stuff, but I'm gonna back it up.
Yeah.
Like
You're
crazy.
wearing an LA hat and you're not picking the LA Lakers?
I got the hat because it's my wife's favorite color.
Okay,
And we got matching hats. So that's why. You know?
Okay.
I'm a Yankees fan in baseball.
Yeah. In basketball.
that sport where they hit
Yeah.
with the ball, a bat. But I just got it for the color, bro. And it looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
you know.
like it. That is cool.
Baseball? You into baseball?
No,
Nah.
just I'm a Dodgers fan.
LA.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But I just watched the postseason. That's about it.
It's too boring, bro.
Yeah, I like to go to live games because it's more of a different vibe, right? You go to
But you don't even watch the games.
no, you don't watch it. Yeah,
You
is that what we were saying last time? Like we just go and
and drink and hey, let's go get some nachos.
oh, and then they hit the ball. You're like, oh, dang.
Watch out.
Yeah, yeah. It's just too long.
Yeah. I think now's a little break, bro. You got some shout outs to give out? Anybody that's been talking to you about where you been, where you at?
I have two shout outs. Shout outs. I have Ray Briones, who is in New York right now. I saw him.
What up, Ray?
What up, Ray? I saw him last month, maybe. And it was funny because he was like, dude, I subscribed to your YouTube channel and then you guys stopped making freaking podcasts. Like, what's going on? So I was like, dang it, bro. So then I had to go and tell him the whole spiel. It's because I had a kid. It's because of work. It's because this. And I told him, no, we're going to get back on it. So hopefully he's still subscribed.
He's all with David Goggins. Those are excuses.
Yeah, they are excuses, but it's just
But
hard
it
to
was
find
real life, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully now we'll have more time to do these.
Yes, hope. And even now we got means of virtual, so we can do stuff like that because it's fun, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. You?
So I got some shout outs, bro, to Richard and Kiki Padilla, the homies from Anthony. They've been watching. They said they watch every episode. I don't know how they found us, bro, because I ain't got social media. So maybe they saw it on yours, you know?
Yes.
So the homies from Gadsden, what's up?
Heck
We'll get them on the show here. My daughter's little homie. Oh my God.
Oh no, you forgot.
Oh,
You forgot
my little
her
homie.
name.
No. Naphtali, I think.
Okay.
Naphtali, yeah. Shout out Naphtali. I heard you watch the show, bro. So props.
I thought you were gonna have producers right now.
You know what? My
today and-
producers, they said they don't work on Good Friday.
Oh, that's
So
what it
They
is.
went on
Okay.
strike today. So, but no, major shout out to Matt and Nori, always holding it down. Deshaun, helping us set up, break up everything.
Yep.
They could see it's not as easy as just showing up. Like some people here. Just
I know,
kidding.
right? No, I set up the cameras, guys. Come on now.
Yes, that's his forte, bro. I don't know how to do any of that stuff on good angles and stuff.
Do these still have the? Dun, dun,
Oh yeah. I don't know what's on him right now, but hit it. Oh wait, hold on. I think we gotta do this one. Right?
Oh, mine wasn't. Oh, why is mine low?
Oh, I think it's because of your headphones.
But you sound.
I sound loud?
Yeah. There you go. That's what I say to you.
Get outta here.
Out of here.
Oh, it's my wife with a little old lady.
Easter's coming up.
Easter's coming. Okay, so I got something for you, bro. I was in Phoenix recently with my new job, and I saw something on the wall. It blew my mind, bro. So
no.
I've been my grandpa, my dad was a preacher, so in church my whole life. But this blew my mind, bro.
Okay.
On the board it said, "God became like man, so that man can become like God."
Ooh.
Mind blowing, bro.
So I will become God. That's what you're saying.
That's what his hope was, because it said God created us. God created man in the image of God.
Yeah.
So we're like him, right?
Right.
But I take that as like we complain, work, or my back hurts, this hurts, that hurts. But that's why God made Jesus to say, hey, bro, I feel you. You know what they did to me? I understand your pain. What you're going through will pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he can say like, yo, I've been there. I got the worst of it.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So our little pains, our little nagging or whatever we're going through, it's like he understands and he's like, hey, you're all right, bro.
You're okay. It's
You're
not
okay.
that bad.
Yeah.
It's okay to dwell on it every now and then. Again, we're human.
Yeah.
But let's move on and let's become better. Let's learn from
Yeah.
it. Right?
Like, and if he went through all the suffering, it's like, yo, I did that, so I can understand what you go through as a human, but just know it's temporary. So you're gonna become like me when you die.
And that's
You know?
cool.
That
That's
hit me
super
deep, bro.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
that was like,
That's something you get tatted on you, dude.
dude, for real.
You thought
Dude,
about
I
it,
thought
yeah.
about it, bro. I was like, I got Bible verses all over, but that one just blew my mind. Like, wow, like.
That's a Bible verse, or
No.
it's a quote from?
It's a quote from some guy. I was doing some research. I guess he taught about that, but it wasn't a Bible verse.
Okay.
So when people say like, "Oh, well, Kanye's saying he's a god" or this and that, it's like, yeah, it's kind of what the Bible said. Like, yo, God created you in His image. You should have God in you.
That makes sense.
So I mean, that blew my mind, bro. I was like, wow, like that quote. Like,
That's a super cool quote, especially when you like break it down the way you did right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I was like, okay,
Like,
I
what
like
was
it, but then you broke it down, and it's like, wow, it's a nice meaning to it.
yeah, in my terms, it's like when we're complaining about something, God will be like, quit being a little bitch, bro. Like, I went through the suffering. What you're going through is nothing, bro. It's a paper cut
Yeah.
compared to what I went through as a human.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I like that. Since we're on like the religious topic, have you seen the movie Evan Almighty?
With
Jim Carrey?
yes, it's been a while, but yes.
There's a quote or a movie line in there. Whoever's playing Morgan Freeman.
God.
Freeman?
Yeah.
He's playing God, right? And he's talking to Jim Carrey's wife, and he tells her, I guess she's kind of complaining about how she's overwhelmed and she has no patience or whatever. And he tells her, do you think God is just going to give you patience? Or do you think he's going to give you the opportunity to be patient?
Yeah.
Man, I'm catching all these things now that I'm older, and I put the subtitles on now, dude. I'm that type of guy.
To understand what they're
if I
reading.
don't have the subtitles on, I can't hear it. Like half the thing, right? I'm like, what? Like I
Same.
miss this, so I need to have the subtitles. So seeing this, I was like, oh my god, this is freaking gold, bro. So it made me, especially with my 2-year-old, my 4-month-old. I mean, they're kids. You have to have patience with them. And I think of this I think of that freaking movie quote all the time. He's given me the opportunity to
be
grow,
patient.
to be patient, to be a good dad. You know?
And see that's what when like I pray to be a better dad, it's like he's not gonna make you a better dad. Like you say, he's gonna give you the opportunity. So it's like, damn, like
Yeah.
not be careful what you pray for.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get exactly what you pray for. I'm not gonna give you $100.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna give you a opportunity to work for the $100.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I've shared this story with you, but my pops told me this story. He was like, there was a flood, say Hurricane Katrina or whatever, right? Man's there, freaking floating in the water. And he's really Christian, religious man or whatever. And then he's like, oh God, please come and save me. Please come and save me, right? And then so a little boat comes in, me and you passing the boat. Hey, bro, we got a boat. Like, hop on in, homie. He's like, nah, dude, it's all right. God's gonna save me. And then, all right, cool. So they bounce. Another person comes in with a freaking jet ski. Hey, bro, want to hop on the back? Like, I got you. He's like, no, I'm good. God's gonna save me. And then somebody else comes with a helicopter. Hey, dude, climb the rope. We got you. He's like, no, God's gonna save me.
Yeah.
Guy ends up drowning.
Yeah.
Gets to heaven or whatever. He's like, hey, God, I was calling for you and asking for you to save me, and you didn't save me.
Yeah.
And then God's over here like, you freaking idiot. Like, I sent 3 people to save you, and you didn't take any
didn't
opportunity.
take it, yeah.
So that's kind of like, you're
Yeah.
not going to get what you asked for or pray for. I see.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get the opportunity. You're going to get trials and tribulations to help you grow as a better person. If you're praying for patience, he's not going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to put a difficult person in front of you, or he's going to make your kid whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see how you pass that test,
Yeah.
which is crazy, you know?
That is so cool to think of it that way. Super, super. Like I go back to like that guy that you're saying he drowned or whatever. Like, what were you really expecting for God Himself to carry you out of there, or what was your expectations out of that?
Yeah.
But when you kind of drop it down to other scenarios, man, I want $100, but you give me an opportunity to work for you and I deny you. So my expectation is literally to find $100. Hopefully you drop $100 on your way out and I find it. And that's like almost me believing in God when it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should be like, hey, they presented it, just so happened. Like, say, I wasn't looking for a new job. I was happy where I was at, más o menos. But then a new opportunity not magically presented itself, but presented itself.
But yeah.
And it was like, wow, like, I was looking to get promoted at my old job. I was looking this and that. But then this opportunity presented itself, and I was like, damn, this is maybe the opportunity I was praying about, but not how I wanted it to go down.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like you got to jump on those.
Jump on it. Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy how life works, how God works. If you believe in that or a higher power, whatever, it's crazy how it all works out for you.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing.
You a big prayer?
Not as much as I should be. Okay. You know, I grew up in church. I don't pray out loud, if that makes sense. I'm more of a in my head prayer, like not to myself, but talking to myself.
So you talk to yourself, or do you talk to somebody else? Or
I feel like it's my voice in my head, like how we're talking right now, but talking to God. Like, you know, I always on some religions where you have to pray to this saint for this or this saint for that one. I'm like, that's different. You know, I talk to the straight to the source, like the manager.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But are you a big prayer or no?
No. No, not a big prayer. We do pray when we eat. At least we try to pray a lot, and just to show our little ones, you know, even though again, not a big prayer. But I do have those conversations in my head too. And it's funny because I go through where it should just be as simple as like a quick prayer, if anything. But I pray or I ask and I try and justify it with whomever I'm talking to. I'm like, because I did this. And then it's like, I know I did this and I'm sorry for doing that, but I did it because this. And all of a sudden I'm having this whole like huge discussion in my head. And I'm like, okay, let's go back. Like I ultimately believe like God knows what I'm trying to say. Because sometimes I just kind of you keep talking. And then it's like, okay, I'm not selling you on this, right? I'm not selling you on this. So then I just stop and say, you know what I'm trying to get out, you know?
Yeah. And that's crazy, bro. Like what I think about like, when they say pray, like even if you're praying in your head or whatever, if God is in you, you're essentially telling yourself.
Telling yourself, okay.
You know what I mean? Like you're telling,
that
hey.
makes sense now, yeah.
And your mind continues to work in your sleep to process it. And I guess some people call it, man, what do you call it? When you manifest. When you manifest something, but you have to say it out loud. Your brain has to say, hey, he keeps saying this, like, why aren't we this? Like, let's figure out a way to do this.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But along that note, why are we going to Mars?
Oh my God. Wait, we are going to Mars?
Well, that's what Elon wants to do.
He said by 2029.
Damn, so that's already almost soon, no? I think so, yeah. I thought it was this year, but
somebody?
Yeah.
I want to say he said something about by 2029 we'll go up there. We'll be up there, I don't know, exploring or something.
Yeah, so one of my favorite, I don't know what he is, astrophysicist said that if we can colonize Mars, why can't we fix Earth, right? So that's a cool theory. My theory is if the reason why Earth is getting so bad is because eventually we're getting further and further away from the sun, right?
Okay.
So we're getting colder. And if they said Mars used to be like Earth, but it got further and further away from the sun, why are we trying to go back to Mars? Shouldn't we be trying to go to Venus?
That one's closer?
That one's close, like the one right before us. Like, because eventually it'll be in Earth's spot, like the Goldilocks or whatever.
Maybe it's too hot right now where we can't physically go to. So maybe we have to wait a whole lifetime
to go.
Yeah, maybe let's wait for Venus, right?
Yeah, something like Mercury, Venus, or Mercury, Venus.
We got to wait till Venus separates from the sun for us to.
But we're trying to go to Mars, and Mars already separated.
Right, because we can live in it now. It's not. It's because if we go to Venus, we're too close to it. We'll probably burn. So,
But won't we freeze on Mars?
oh, is Mars cold? I thought we were on that.
It's cold.
Well, just throw a jacket on. I mean, how cold is it? No.
But right, you know what I mean? Like if we're in the perfect zone, like not too hot, not too cold at Earth, Mars is too cold, Venus is too hot.
Oh, I see.
You
Gotcha.
know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
eventually we're going to be too cold, and then Venus will be just right.
Right. Oh, I see. Now I get
you know
what
what I
you're
mean?
saying. Yeah.
But I don't know, right? Just the random thoughts. I'm like, Mars. Like, why? It's cold.
Yeah.
Like we're going to be Mars eventually.
Well, I think because you said why aren't we fixing Earth? Why are we going to Mars? Well, Earth has too many people right now. Too many brains.
Okay.
A lot of voices. If we go to Mars, if me and you go to Mars, we're gonna make it however we want to make it. There's no one telling us what to do. There's no opinions of anything. We're the first ones there. Let's just do it. Maybe that's why we're going to Mars.
But okay, how are we going to build stuff if it's like just there's no Home Depot to go buy 2x4s and build a house?
Well, whatever materials they have up there, kind of how Earth was built, adobe, mud, but I mean whatever else resources we have up there.
So when did we move to 2x4s?
When the trees grew,
So the trees weren't
cut-
grown back then?
there was trees, but we didn't have the
Tools?
tools. I don't know.
So how did we figure out I need something to cut that thing could be a house?
Well, trial and error. They said, you know what? This tree seems sturdy. What if we just cut down the tree, build a tree house? And then they said, you know what? This is a little too stumpy. Let's cut it down. I mean,
See,
Yeah.
no, I that's what I think about all the time, bro. Like, you know, you can give me an answer. I'm like, okay, yeah, but then what about
why?
before that? Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Are your kids like that?
They used to be when they were little, like about your kid's age.
Okay.
Now it's just like they're like, Dad, shut up.
Like, yeah.
Here's why.
Like,
Science.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're smart, bro.
TikTok said.
Yeah, yeah. Look it up, Dad. Here's TikTok.
It's funny how media works in those ways where I see a video and they say one thing and all of a sudden I'm like,
You believe it?
I believe it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
And that's the power of the brain because your brain heard it.
Yeah.
So now it believes it is. It assumes it's true.
Yeah.
I think that's why virtual reality works because your brain can't decipher fake or not fake. It sees it, so it assumes, okay, I can only see
Yeah.
what's real. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I got LASIK, bro. Maybe that's why I'm seeing clearer now.
Oh, that's
forgot
right. Last
about
time
that.
you were on here, you had
I had some glasses. I was just
Yeah.
thinking, like, something feels like I need to touch something here, bro.
Yeah. How are you liking LASIK?
It's not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. Different. I hate that I used to take off my glasses at night when I didn't want to see the TV. And now I have to see the TV, like whether I'm sleepy or not. Like,
Have you tried closing your eyes?
yeah. But then they know my wife knows I'm sleeping.
Oh, okay, there it is.
If I didn't have my glasses on, my eyes were still kind of like,
You got to learn how to sleep with your eyes open. Yeah. I have LASIK too, and it's the best thing ever.
It was awesome, right? I didn't even know you got it. I was like, this guy.
Yeah, dude, it was me at night. I couldn't see the TV, the subtitles. I had to throw on my glasses. And
But you
it
did
was
wear your glasses though, right?
in
You
the
did wear-
night. Yeah,
okay.
it's funny because I didn't think I was that blind until I started wearing glasses, and I'm like, this is the way you're supposed to see what? And it just started off with me wearing them at night to me wearing them. You know what? I'm just gonna wear them in the morning. I'm just gonna wear them while I work. I'm just gonna wear them while I drive. I'm just gonna wear them all day,
All the time.
Now all of a sudden I take them off, and it's like, oh my gosh, it made
guess.
me more blind, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's what pushed me to go get LASIK. I'm like, I hate it, and I hated contacts, dude. Oh man.
So you would wear contacts?
I
then?
would wear it, and I remember it feeling like there was something in my eye. As funny as that
'Cause there
sounds,
was?
right? Because there was, but it was just like, oh man, and it would dry me out. And watching TV, watching anything, I would just be like, oh my god, I hate this. I hate this.
The dry eye. I think the hardest part for me was like the dry eyes because I always like rub my eyes and having to do the eye drops was like a pain.
Yeah.
So I can imagine like with contacts, you had to
Contacts.
put dry
Yes,
outs
dude.
to keep them dry
Yeah,
too.
and
Right?
it was like I would rub my eye, and all of a sudden the contact would move, and I would see blurry. I'm like, oh, you know, it was a pain. So it was a good investment for sure.
Oh, for sure, dude. I feel like I kind of betrayed my kids because they both wear glasses, and I'm like, damn, man, like sorry, kiddos. Like, I wore glasses, so we all kind of look the same. Now I'm like, I wanted to see without glasses, guys.
Yeah. So both of them wear.
Wear glasses. My son wears contacts now, but he'll wear glasses. And then my youngest wears glasses.
You gonna get them on LASIK later, or is that gonna be something that they decide? To do on their
Something
own?
they decide on their own. I mean, if they want
You're
to,
like, I ain't gonna pay shit.
Oh, that's expensive, bro. But did you smell something burning when yours happened?
I want to say yes.
My homie Javi told me his smelled like chicharrones.
Oh, that dude was hungry, dude. That fool hadn't ate before. Could you eat before the surgery?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could you?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what the instructions were, but maybe they told him you can't eat. So he was thinking of
All food.
chicharrones. You know?
Dude, that I've never really read anything like when I go to the doctors or if I go. But I was like, you know what? Let me read the eye doctor one. Dude, they scare you, bro.
Yeah,
like it was.
dude,
I was
it's
like, why'd you guys
scary,
make me
man.
read this?
Jeez, yeah, but they gotta lay out all the facts for you. Hey, what if it could?
Yeah, it could.
happen?
Just in
happen,
case.
Just so you know, your sign right here. So
Dude, with I wasn't worried about it, right? Until I read it. But my wife and kids, what if you go blind, this and that? In my head, I'm either gonna see perfectly fine or I'm gonna be blind. That's my two options. Like I'm at peace with it.
Yeah.
But then when I read all the bad stuff that could happen, I'm like, oh, it sucks.
yeah,
So I was like, don't make me read shit, guys. I know what I was going into. Like, let me be.
and it after the surgery, it wasn't too bad, huh?
No,
maybe
dude.
just like some burning sensation. Maybe you're in pain a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
take a
but you're
nap.
sleeping, right? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
sleeping most of the time. Just when you wake up, it's like, dang, it hurts now.
Blurry, yeah.
But by the next day,
Dude, I was 2015 vision the next day. We went to a follow up.
20 is that good?
Yeah, because I guess 2020 is not, or 2020 is like really, really good. 2015 is a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
But I
I
still-
never understood the numbers. Okay.
Neither. I should
Yeah.
be perfect. Just make it sound simple.
Yeah.
But no, dude, it was like 15 seconds each eye. Like, wham, bam, we're done.
Yeah, quick. 15 seconds or minutes.
No, seconds. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, mine was like. No, it was like a 15-minute process total.
oh yeah, total from maybe when they start putting
10
the
to
little
15. True.
chingadera in your
Yeah.
eye. That was the most awkward thing of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything else was like,
How scared were you? 1 to 10, or nervous
I wasn't nervous about the operation. I was nervous about me blinking. Like, if-
during the operation?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I like, or opening my eye wide enough.
Yeah. I remember I told them, I said, what if I have the urge to blink? And they're like, don't worry about it. You're not going to be able to. As much as you want to blink, like you won't be able to. I said, okay, cool. And it's so true. I remember being there, but also just trying to be a good patient. You know, like they said not to do this. They said not to do this. But I remember I tried blinking and it was like,
I can't.
I can't blink. So it made me feel more at ease, right? Like, okay, this guy
He wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying, yeah. And they made me feel at home too. Shout out Southwest Eye, something in El Paso. Southwest Eye, I don't know. But they freaking did they massage you before? They gave me
A massage?
They gave me a massage. They gave you medicine pill or a medicine pill. They gave you a. They give you medicine to kind of relax you. I forgot what drug it was.
Probably Valium or
Oh, maybe
something
I don't
like
know.
that.
I took half of it because I'm like, I don't want to lie. Just give me a little bit, and then they give you a full on massage because they said a lot of people are nervous or anxious, they're tense, right? They want you to go in there nice and relaxed. Oh, it was the best thing ever, dude. Like it really did.
LASIK Institute of El Paso, you guys got to step your game up, bro. I didn't get no massage. I didn't get no drugs. I went in there all, hey guys.
Hey y'all, that's funny.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude, they made me feel at home. They answered all my questions. Even like the way the people talked to you, it was like their tone of voice, right? They kind of soothed you. I don't know if it was just them or if that's part of like training
Or the drug?
or the drug, right? No. Yeah, dude, it was a really good experience.
I had a great experience too, but I didn't get no massage. I didn't get no pills. I got laughter. We were cracking jokes, talking trash the whole time. It was cool.
Did they wake you up right away and like, can you read the time? Did they tell you?
Wake up?
Or not wake
I
you
was
up?
always
Not wake you up.
asleep.
Good morning.
Yeah.
No, right after when they were done, did they sit you up and did they say, can you tell me the time?
No.
Yeah,
I just
they
saw
did.
blurry.
Yeah, I saw a little blurry, but I was able to see. But I was able to see the effects of it right after, like I was like, wow, this worked already.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Dude, I was worried I was gonna see like water. Like how
Water.
if I was underwater, I just saw like, oh my god.
It's
'Cause it was foggy for a little bit.
was it?
Yeah. But I guess they say everybody's different. Some people have pain after, like pain. Once I took a nap, I was chilling.
Yeah. I had a friend whose mom took it, and he said she was in pain for like
Weeks?
days, maybe a couple of days, a few days if at that. And he was asking me my experience, and I said, no, dude, like my pain went away within the next day. I was normal.
Yeah.
I would maybe just dry. I just had to do eye drops, but no pain.
Yeah, no pain.
So-
Drops were awesome. Shout out to the wife taking care of me that day, hooking it up with food and making sure I
Heck
was
yeah, that's
being
the
a baby.
best, isn't it? You know, the best thing is whenever you get sick, because you get babied at home like that, you almost want to milk it. Oh, I still hurt. I can't get up.
But then when they're sick, I'm like, I don't know how to do what she does, bro. So,
Go do it.
go, yeah, go, yeah. What do you need? Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
But nothing means something. I'm like, well, I don't know what nothing means.
I don't know. Yeah.
Tell me.
Tell me, please, woman.
You're oh man, bro. Well, this has been a good one, bro. I think we're gonna get back on it now that we have more flexibility.
More
with our time.
flexibility. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
more time off and getting more people involved. I've got a lot of people lined up for May. Won't drop any names right now, but we got some local celebrities possibly coming in. You know, local.
Nice. I like it.
Local El Paso, Las Cruces. So
Yeah.
in my eyes, one of them that we got planned for middle of May is a big time superstar, bro. That's what he's saved in my phone is as a superstar.
Superstar, okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Heck
So
yeah,
we got to
dude.
pick his brain, and I know we got people on your side coming in too. So
Do a lot of people know you're a superstar? Is he a superstar in cruises?
I would say yes. Anytime I say what's up to him, say what's up, superstar. Like that's his name, bro. You know how we are. I don't know your real name, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Superstar. But I think a lot of people will be excited for him, man.
That's cool, dude. I'm excited. And if you guys want to be on the podcast,
1-800-Coolero. Just kidding.
1-800 Culeros. They don't make commercials like that no more.
No, they don't. Bro. No, they're in Spanish now. Me and Tina always watch some lawyers. 602-22. No, 602-222. 99. I don't know,
Oh,
bro.
that's-
Something long. She knows it by heart, bro. I'm like,
That's
oh my
funny.
god.
Sounds like Mike Jones. Yeah.
See, kids don't know about that, bro.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
don't
know.
know. But yeah, if you guys want to be on the podcast, leave us a comment down below.
Down below, or who you would want to see on the
What do you want to
podcast.
see? What do you want us to talk about? Do you want to get to know us more? Or
Any questions? What's that? Some people have. Am I the asshole? Topics.
what's
You know
that
what I mean?
one?
Like they'll write in and say, "Hey, I did this, and this to a friend or whatever. Am I the asshole?"
Oh, dude, I would
You know what I mean?
love to do something like that. Dude, that would be so cool.
Like, yo, I want to try some hot stuff on here too.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we can do
yeah,
like
yeah.
what is it, like hot ones,
Yeah.
but like cruises style. Get some.
Get some salsas going.
Yeah.
Get some. That would be the main thing, though.
Yeah,
Get
sounds
out
good.
from every restaurant.
Let us know. Bring us some.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we'll wrap this one up, guys. It's been fun. Have a happy Easter. Happy Easter.
everyone.
Easter's on 420. Happy Easter.
Peace.
Peace.
Good job, bro.